It's a mess in this attic. Lot going on, but there ain't no need to panic. Come on up and join, we getting wild, getting manic. Spitting truth for all you fanatics. Every week got something new to say. Ain't no filter, this shit coming straight from the brain.
It's coming straight from the brain.
Yeah, it's coming straight from the brain.
What's up, everybody? Today is Tuesday, April 27th, 2021. This is A Talk in the Attic. I'm your host, Kirk Ross. It's been a difficult day for so many of us who just recently learned that our dear friend Alex Penny has died unexpectedly this past weekend, just a month shy of his 33rd birthday. From the moment I met Alex back in 2019, we became fast friends. We sought each other out at a post-wedding shindig. We immediately clicked. We spent the next couple hours formulating subtle, ironic comedy bits, most of which were self-deprecating. It was as if we'd been homies for years. Alex had an ability to make everybody that he met feel so comfortable, so at ease, so safe, so confident, so loved. I can count on one hand the weeks that went by in which I didn't hear from AP about the podcast. He was always eager to tell me what he liked about the show, what we could work on the show, and how we could get together in the future and work together and collaborate. He had a huge interest in comedy as well. You see, those weeks in which I didn't hear from AP were the ones in which he had checked himself into an addiction recovery center out in Nevada. He was out there actively working his ass off to take control of his sobriety. He was doing pretty well with it all. He was doing really well with it all. He was working for a law firm out in Las Vegas. He was studying for the bar exam, which he was going to kill come July. But his story ended abruptly last Friday. And it's just incredibly, incredibly sad to think about. He was an extremely special dude to so many of us, even those of us who only recently became so enamored with his infectious energy. He loved what we were building here. He helped inspire me with concepts, jokes, bits. He even submitted the first listener submitted question in attic history. You're actually going to hear a replay of that in a few moments. But first, I want to send a huge, huge amount of love to all of you trying to cope with the sudden loss of such an irreplaceable soul. To his mother and father and brother and the rest of his family, to all of his friends. I know there are tons of us out there. Today has been the most difficult day of production here for the show, for sure. I really didn't want to do this at all, as you can probably tell. But Alex loved the podcast. He was going to be a huge part of it when he came home next month. We'd already planned to collaborate on a couple of Tuesday ideas. He was going to be a featured guest on a Friday show. In fact, he had just texted me last week asking if we could discuss recovery and addiction on his show. He figured that his story would help inspire others to take charge. So even though I'd rather recede into a shell and feel sad today, I couldn't let myself skip an episode on a show that Alex was such a huge part of. And that's a responsibility that we all have now. We must carry the sparkle from Alex's eyes with us in our own eyes from here on out. We have to spread that same positive love, show that same authentic concern for others' well-being, and make other people laugh whenever we can, just like Alex did. It's incumbent on each of us to carry whatever qualities we love most about AP forward so that the world will never and can never forget him. I know that I won't. I know that you won't. Alex, I was so excited to catch up, to laugh, to talk about your outbound Chicago flights, as you called it, your last hurrah. And then I think I said your last hurrahs in Chicago. I was excited to see you overcome your challenges. I know you were doing it. We were so pumped to watch you find your way as an attorney. Of course, we'll never get to set up the referral system that we had talked about, but I sure wish we could. I love you, brother. Thanks so much for all your friendship and your support. You'll be missed, but you'll always be here with us too, especially in the attic, man. I can feel you here. Look, you love music. You always encourage me to keep pursuing music, to keep putting myself out there. So here's a tribute just for UAP. It's got a little bit of a Mac Miller sample that I created in the background. I hope you like it, man. There's a couple other messages from some friends. A lot of people wanted to participate in this, but it just, people are struggling still. So in the future, since we're not going to be able to do an Alex episode, hopefully we can use his friends and family to put together a documentary about his life, since he won't be able to tell us. So I'm blabbering like an idiot now, so Oh, I'm going to move on here. Let's get into the song. All right. Much love, everybody. And big ups, Big Al. Here goes.
Penny, Alex Penny, Alex Penny, Alex Penny, Alex Penny, Alex Penny, Alex Penny.
Spent the whole day in my head.
Big Al, be super fucking missed, man. Already are. It's not your time, man. But we'll see you again, and we know you're watching over us. But one day we'll be together again. All of us, all our homies, your family. We'll see you again, man. Miss you. Love you.
Alex, I was so excited to talk law with you and discuss injustice and discuss how we're going to work together going forward in the good fight in our profession. I remember meeting you and being so refreshed and energized by your empathy and knowing that there was another person, young lawyer in the profession, who was professional and who cared about what was right. And my heart is heavy. I'm gonna miss you, and our profession's gonna miss you. We needed you. Thank you so much for being such a great friend to Kirk. He's hurting right now, and we're so happy we got to know you. Rest in peace, buddy.
Well, good news, good news, good news. That's all they wanna hear. No, they don't like me when I'm down.
Penny, you were one of my best friends while living at the Bricks. You introduced me to some of the closest people in my life. I will cherish all the fun pool parties, breakfasts, and mimosas after a night out, and especially our dope-ass handshake whenever we saw each other or said goodbye. I'm forever thankful for you.
First of all, more content like that. All us addicts need to see the home base. Second of all, with the mustache and hair, you're giving me a real Mark Maron vibe, which bodes really well for you. Either way, fucking sweet, man. It looks like it's gonna be a big job, but it'll be awesome when it's done. Don't know what I'm saying anymore. Don't know why I'm doing a video either, but you sent me a video, so I'm sending one back. All right, brother.
Good news, good news, good news. That's all they wanna hear. No, they don't like it when I'm down. But when I'm flying, oh, I make them so uncomfortable, so different. Baby, what's the difference?
Love you, AP. Today, we're going to do something a little bit differently. We're going to start with a listener-submitted question. And this listener-submitted question is a good one that will start us down our merry way and directly into our theme for the day. Because early last week, a big supporter of the podcast, Alex from Grand Rapids, Snapchatted me the following.
I was wondering, are showers mandatory during the self-isolation periods?
So Alex, do shower. But only once every few days. Don't, however, blindly trust what I have to say on the matter. I mean, who am I to advise you on Islamic tradition? Or personal hygiene, or better yet, who am I to advise you on beauty routines? Don't listen to me, Alex. Listen to yourself. And take this mandated period of solitude as an opportunity to get to know yourself. I think you'll like him. Peace out, y'all, and smell you later, Alex.
And let's bring it on home, baby.
All right, brother.